What is up? How's everybody doing today? Colin, how you feeling today?
All right. It's a bit of a slow news week. I
It
think
is a
we
slow
both
news
agree.
week. It is a very slow news week. That being said, we do have
I'll be back in 1 second.
some Evolve this week. Colin has some food coming in. They're coming in late. They're supposed to be there a little bit earlier. But we got Evolve this week, so we're going to talk about Evolve. Episode number 106 of Frag Logic. I am gonna don't think I'm not gonna do my sound off in chat because that's gonna happen. But episode number 106 of Frag Logic. As soon as Colin comes back, you guys know we do this. Joined by my good friend Colin, aka Skyllus, aka the Don. There we go. I see Russell in there. Chief, Evil, the Don himself. When he gets back, we got to make sure to drop the Don in the chat quite a bit. Welcome back, the Don. Don't forget, guys. I'm expecting you guys to make this happen. Welcome back, the Don. All right. He'll be here shortly. He went to go get his food that he had. But yeah, we got Weekeng Gaming. What we're gonna start off with. Gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the live action Zelda rumor. Gonna talk about Evolve. We got a movie. Then we're gonna talk to basically we're gonna chit chat with you guys for a little bit about the show, especially about some of the format stuff. I want to make sure I type that format last show. Got some mixed messages. Welcome back, the Don. Welcome back, the Don. Welcome back, the Don.
Y'all are killing
himself. Colin.
Wow.
It looks like the name is gonna stick.
Is he paying you guys? Is he is there some financial
It looks like
backhanded dealings happening here?
It looks
To
like
try and make the Don a thing?
Going to stick. I feel like Colin. Look, you've lived up. The Don himself, Teddy. It looks like the Don himself has decided to grace us with his presence.
I feel like I've lived up to the name, the Don. That's the struggle, man.
Great. That's great. So, look, Colin, how you doing?
Doing all right. Been keeping real busy over the past week or so. Got some big stuff in the pipeline. Big stuff.
Okay.
Which hopefully we'll talk about more here in the next couple weeks, maybe. Also, that camera is way zoomed in on me again. All right, hold up.
That's not me, dude. When you came in this time, you were zoomed.
No, it was like that before, too. All right, we're good. I'll just sit I'm like 4 feet away from my computer. 5 feet.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to touch anything unless you got to get up close and do some talking. Here's the thing. Time Warner Cable has been absolutely shitty for me the last 2 days. And I'm already seeing frames dropping today. So, we'll see. We'll see if it holds out for the show. We haven't had any issues with the show in a long time. So, we're going to see. Fuck you, Time Warner. Let me just say that right now. All right. So, I had lost my... Oh, we're going to talk a little bit about the formatting of the show. We did some different stuff last week. Well, actually, the past 2 weeks, we've done two completely different things. We did a short, condensed version with episode number 104. Episode number 105, we broke it up by segments. It seems like the last week tested well versus the previous week. So, we'll see how... once we start that up, we'll see how some people like that format a little bit better. Weekend Gaming. Let's go down. Look, I got a lot of games I played this past week, so I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna just rattle off some of them. Colin and I had a bet that we made last week about Bierzerkers. However, we cannot actually set up 1v1s just yet.
We jumped the gun on the bet.
We did. We cannot set up 1v1s just yet, but...
That said, we can talk about how you got bodied in our 1v1 to win the round.
I did. I did get bodied.
Bow versus bow.
I did get bodied.
I thought you were Legolas, but you weren't.
However, Colin,
Using that Nerf bow.
However, Colin, I did dart you up a couple times.
Yep.
That
Sorry,
being
though.
said,
When the game was on the line,
when the game was on the line, I lost.
one man rose to the occasion, and one crumbled under the pressure.
I crumbled. So there will be no Honorable Lord Posh Posh this week. That's coming though. Believe me, Colin will call me the Honorable Lord Posh Posh for the entirety of a show. That's gonna happen. So we played some Berserkers, Colin. What'd you think? It's early alpha, very, very early alpha.
Yep.
It's on Steam.
I think the core game is really fun. When we played, it was lagging pretty bad. I think it was the first time they had gone into alpha, so like they had way more players than they had before. So like it was really hard to play with the just delay on everything because the game is so reliant on like snappy combos and like real quick twitch reflexes and stuff.
What? Right.
So that made it difficult. I actually went after we finished playing. I went and watched some videos from like past weeks where they've done the tests and they've had people posting up videos and gameplay and stuff. And it looks like buttery smooth in those. So I think once they get that ironed out, it's actually a really fun game. I think each of the characters kind of has some fun stuff you can do, and the core game mode apparently is one life, which I didn't know. So it's not TDM. It's like straight up like you play and you have one life and that's it. And I think that actually would have also played a lot better than the TDM we were playing.
Yeah.
So I'm actually excited to play like that mode with the good network condition and see what happens.
I agree. I'm gonna see if I can fix your box. It's bothering me. What is yours?
You trying to get me higher? Cause I can.
There. No, I got you. I fixed it.
You don't want me to adjust anything?
No, I got you. I got you. Alan, I got you.
So yeah, so that was
No
fun.
need to worry. All right, now
once
you're
they
fine.
work on it a bit more, it'll be fun. Hey, sit closer again. Move up. Oh, that's much better. Yes, I think once they work on it, it'll be fun. We need to hit up the devs, see if we can get some 1v1.
We do. What I want to do...
They're a small team, so I imagine we can hit someone
Yes.
up and actually get involved.
So we actually had Shieldbreak Studios. I met some of those guys out at PAX, which is how I got wind of the game. If you guys remember that episode, I was talking about the game, like, oh my god, this game Berserkers. Oh shit, you know, I was just hyping it up. But I met some of them, talked to them at PAX Prime, and I'm really interested in having some of them on the show talk about the game, talk about how they got to the point that they're in, the state that they're in right now in terms of overall direction of where they're at, where they're going. And I think it would be a really good episode, kind of in the same way that we did Dive Kick with David Lang. I think that would be an awesome time to kind of have them on the show, talk about some stuff, and have you guys really get some in-depth knowledge, I think, on the game.
I think it's better having smaller devs like that too, because they can actually say shit. Like,
Right.
if you or I came onto a show, we couldn't say shit.
Yeah.
About what stuff we're working on.
Exactly.
Or any project we've worked on. But if you're like in a 5-man team that owns the company, that owns the IP you're working on, you can talk a lot more. So I think that'll actually be a pretty interesting person to have on. If we can get one of those guys.
And let me do a quick sound off, Colin, because I didn't do the sound off because you weren't here. So let me do a sound off in the chat. Everybody that's in there, you guys can drop the Frag Logic if you're subs. You can drop some backpacks because you studying the game. I don't care what you got to do this week. You can drop whatever you want. We got new emotes, and for the folks that only come through for the Frag Logic. But what's up, Array? I see you in there. We got Evolve. We're about to get. I saw you hyping up Karen, pumping him up for that Overwatch, getting your PC. I'm ready. I'm ready when you are, Array. Big, what's up? Pot even. Tense Koopo. Nerd Refuge. We got that guy. Punch. SLB. Penny Rich. Teddy. Filter Dreams. Elite. J. Lethal Bars. What's up, Lethal? Johnson. Chief. The One. T. Lou. Resonator. Mr. Monkman. Beans. What's up, Beans? I saw you in there. The One They Call Who? The One They Call Who? Okay. Ed Mick. Evil. I see you in there, Evil. I have no idea what that one is. Daft Mouse. Daft 4 Mouse. Frankie. I see you, Frankie. JM. What's up? Reed, Jerome, Big Armada, and it's Bay. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing tonight? All right. So yeah, look, I got a good time on the Berserkers. I posted my video. I'm gonna drop the link in chat. Head over there, show some love on the video if you haven't seen it already. Colin and I both streamed the game for about an hour, I would say. On the 7th or the 6th. And every other time that they've had the servers live has been like, I really have to sit down and try to play during those times because they don't put them live like if they had them live during lunchtime for me on the East Coast, I'd be able to play. But as soon as we get into the evening time, it's really, really hard for me to sit down and play a game like that. So I'm hoping that they extend these hours for the alpha, but at the same time, you know, do what they got to do. But there's a video that Colin and I had. I think that's one where him and I were on the same teams. We also played with Kona. We also played with Ian Villeman, which was a designer I worked with at Edge of Reality. That was him, Colin. He sent me a text.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Is that you? Is that you
trash?
and Skyllus in there?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh man." He was like, "Ah." I'm like, he said his chat wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
So it was it's fun, man. It's like I have some notes in here. Again, the name of the studio is called Shield Break Studios. It's kind of like Chivalry meets Team Fortress 2. That is the best way I can like paint a picture for some of you guys that have, you know, play PC games, know about Chivalry, know about Team Fortress 2. It is very much so that it has a very cartoony, lighthearted atmosphere. It's funny. You know, one of the funniest things for me personally, knowing how me, you, Carrington, Alex, Sean, Danny, we all loved Arnold, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger is who I'm talking about. They have a character in there that specifically does sound like he has a soundboard from Arnold, and it's not literally Arnold, but it's like a dude mimicking Arnold's voice. So he's like, there's this spin attack he does, and he's like, "Get to the chopper," you know.
Just constantly, constantly.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I really think a lot of people will like it. I have some pretty high expectations for this game, just because I know that the type of popularity and fanship that Chivalry got. I feel like this game could be very much so in the same vein. You know what I mean? Like, it has that vibe about it. It has the personality. I think it's going to have the gameplay with controls. They get that netcode down, dude. It could be lights out. I feel like this is really going to be a really popular game.
It's going to be all down to the netcode.
Yeah. So, really hype about it. I can't stress enough. We had a lot of fun. Despite the lag situation, it was still fun. So, like Colin said, if it gets buttery smooth, man, it's lights out. Done deal. Also played Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the PlayStation 4. I talked to you guys about this before. Christy is a big PlayStation person, and she liked Call of Duty. We have it on Xbox. Now, Xbox is set up on my monitor, so it's like a small TV. She doesn't really like sitting in here looking at a half screen that's like 12 inches high. So we're playing on the big screen out there, and she's actually getting pretty good now. Consistently getting positive KD. You know, asking me to come in there and look at some of her high scores. She's not doing too bad. So I feel like she's getting her game back to pre our daughter, and I'm actually pretty proud of her. But I played a couple games with her. We've been whooping up. I'm not gonna talk about the PlayStation community in terms of let's not even go there. I was gonna
go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm
just not gonna go there.
Speak your mind.
Nope.
Speak your mind.
Anyway, let me just say she's doing well. I went on there and just stomped some people. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. PlayStation 4 community. I also played some Shadow of Mordor. I played Destiny. And I also played Evolve, which we're going to talk about for the majority of the show. So that was my week. I played a lot of stuff this week, man.
That's quite a bit. It's a tough act to follow. I didn't play shit.
I played Dota. You didn't play Dota?
I played some Dota. I watched the Dota Asia Championships over the weekend. By the way, I don't know if you know this. I'm gonna poll you. What do you think the prize pool was for the Dota 2 Asian Championships?
The prize pool.
Yep, for the Dota 2 Asia Championships.
In USD?
In USD.
100,000.
You have to go higher.
What? Man, to head it up like that? 2.5 million.
You gotta go higher.
8
it was. That's ridiculous. So the starting prize pool was 250 grand. They sold compendium, similar to how Valve does for the international. And the final prize pool for the Dota 2 Asia Championships was $3,057,000, making it the second largest tournament in esports history. And it wasn't even the big one. Wasn't even the big one. So EG took home 1.2 million, playing those finals at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. our time. Yeah, quality tournament. It was actually like, it was the type of matches that we didn't get from TI4. I felt like
just in the wrong game.
Right?
In the wrong
game,
games.
wrong game, wrong time. Wrong game, wrong time. So like the teams,
shooters. Gee.
That's always the frustrating thing is when I look and it's like, all right, this team won. Hold on, let's see. The team that got last place, MVP Phoenix, they went 1-14, right? 1-14 in group stages. 30 grand.
Why? Listen, guys.
Kale, I think we could have gone 1-14.
We won first place at Gears of War. Listen, we placed top 4 5 times.
Yeah.
Fourth, third, 4 times, and got first. That is not more than $30,000 that we cumulatively won.
I think it was actually like around 13 grand for MLG events total, and that's then plus my 5 grand that I won for Old Spice Rising Star.
In 1 year of competing, which was our actually, well, I don't know if that was our best year because I think 2008. 2007 might have been our 2007 or 2008 when we did WSVG was probably our best year in earnings ever.
Yeah,
I think we topped off collectively as a team at around $30,000.
That's pushing it really, but I guess the WSVG winnings.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, if you
And
count
the
like the
entire year.
WCG trip.
This dude's making that last place in one event.
1-14. 1-14 in groups.
6 years has done to esports, specifically for a genre that was the non-shooter genre. It's just like, wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
So 3 million. So I watched that over the weekend, and also played some Dota. Played a little bit of HOTS. I think I played a game or two of HOTS, but mostly just Dota. And working on stuff for the future.
All right. So, kicking things off with topics for the show. We've already burned through 20 minutes with that long ass intro that I did. Well, you're here, made it this far. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate it. I think all of my brethren would appreciate it. Leave a like. Help spread the word. Subscribe if you've not already. And we have a lovely video right there. Check that on out.